What's up, everybody? You are tuned into the Heroes Network, and I'm your host, Vega. Follow me on all social media and online at WhatUpVega. That's grammatically correct. We're here to talk about what really matters, the emerging point between comics and media, culture and film, entertainment, what we love. And today's entertainment news is out of this world. DC has been doing everything that they possibly can to find a way to make us love them again. First things first, right out the gate, hot off the presses, Zack Snyder's official cut of the Justice League film is not only real, but it is coming to HBO Max next year. That's right, 2021, we will officially get to see what Zack Snyder's version and vision of the DC universe really was. And one thing that I love seeing so far is Darkseid. He just released the artwork and character design for Darkseid for the upcoming film, which is something that's going to be extraordinarily exciting. There's never been a director's cut that completely alters who the final villain in a film is. So it's going to be really exciting to see how that takes shape and how that impacts the overall canon of the DC universe. And speaking of canon, we may have lost our Batman, but recent reports suggest that we're getting to keep our Superman. That's right, Henry Cavill has agreed to do a few more films with Warner Brothers in the DC universe in the role of Superman. So, what exactly does this mean? We're not entirely sure yet, because a lot of the conversation around his appearance has made it seem like most of it will be cameo. A lot of people have been referencing that Superman may turn into the Hulk of the DC universe. If you're not familiar with what that means, it simply means the Hulk hasn't had his own standalone film where he really was the hero in quite a bit of time. So if they play the same role with Superman, Superman will be popping in and out of everybody's movies, but he may not get his own movie for a little while. Does that mean that we'll lose Cavill again and they'll have to replace him? Or are they setting up a different type of strategy where Superman is just so powerful, right? Like there's a finite amount of stories they can really tell where we really will enjoy seeing Superman on the big screen and not say, oh my God, where's the rest of the Justice League? So by having Superman play a sidekick role in all of the upcoming films, it could be a pretty cool thing, except for when you think about the upcoming Batman films that have Robert Pattinson playing a younger Bruce Wayne. This could create a little bit of a time issue, but if the rumors hold true, Zack Snyder's Justice League cut will address some time travel stuff. Now, in other comic-related news, well, not entirely comic-related, it's just comic-shaded video games, the official Borderlands movie has finally casted Lilith. If you're not familiar with the Borderlands series, Borderlands is this wild game series that allows for up to 4 people to play together and just go crazy, creating weapons, designing weapons, and just having a blast in this wild lands, or this Borderlands, as you would say. It turns out they have casted Cate Blanchett to play Lilith, and I think she pretty much looks like a spitting image of Lilith. It's almost surprising that they didn't use her as a mocap design, or we won't find out if maybe they did. But I am really excited to see how this entire film takes place on the big screen, because like I said, the majority of the game is really all about working with your friends and your team to collect loot and just have a blast shooting things. Yes, it does have a pretty great story, but not a super narrative driven story. It's kind of an optional thing. So how will that translate to the big screen? I guess we'll find out soon enough, because the movie is set for a 2021 release, pending, of course, all of the COVID-19 updates as they come. And speaking of COVID-19 causing trouble for the entertainment industry, Kit Harington has broke his silence on the effect of coronavirus on the upcoming Eternals movie. If those aren't familiar with Eternals, it's a series of comics that ties directly alongside the Avengers, the Guardians of the Galaxy, and it'll be joining the Marvel Universe, or Marvel Cinematic Universe, beginning with Phase 4. It was slated to come out this year along with Black Widow, but both films have been pushed to next year. Kit Harington says he's not really sure what's going on because the entire film has been filmed. So presumably it's either stuck in somewhere in the editing phase, or Marvel's just not comfortable with putting movies out right now, especially with things like the AMC theater company closing down and the impact of overall the coronavirus on everything related to entertainment and leaving your home. So could the delays be related to the film needing more work, or are they more related to Disney and Marvel making sure that they're getting their pennies worth? We'll find out soon enough, as that film is also slated to release in 2021. So there you have it, 3 of the craziest updates of the week in the entertainment, comic, gaming, news world that we all love so much, the umbrella of entertainment and nerddom. Again, this has been Hero Network. I'm your host, Vega Montanez. Check me out at What Up Vega. Stay tuned in. Tell a friend to like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you next time. Peace.